Imagine being told you're wrong every single day of your life. Imagine waking up with an idea burning inside you, only to be met with laughter, doubt, and the constant reminder that people like you don't change the world. Now imagine pushing forward anyway. That's the story of Dr. Elias Moreau, the researcher who proved everyone wrong. Elias wasn't born into prestige, privilege, or a long scientific legacy. He grew up in a small town where big dreams were treated like foolish hobbies, but even as a child, he had questions about everything, while others accepted answers. Elias always wondered why things couldn't be different, why things had to stay the way they were, why people gave up so easily. His teachers found him brilliant but too stubborn for his own good. His parents loved him but worried he was chasing something invisible. But Elias, he never doubted the voice inside him that said, "There's more." Years later, as a young researcher in a crowded academic world, Elias became obsessed with a scientific mystery most had abandoned decades ago: an unusual biological process that, if controlled, could create a new source of clean, limitless energy. Scientists had written papers proving it couldn't be done. Conferences dismissed the topic entirely. Funding organizations labeled it scientifically inserious. But the very impossibility of it made Elias lean in closer. He submitted proposals, only to receive rejection after rejection. Some weren't even polite. "This is pseudoscience. This is a waste of institutional resources. This problem has already been solved by proving it unsolvable." It was the academic equivalent of being told to stop dreaming, but Elias refused. He set up a makeshift lab using second-hand equipment, borrowed tools, and whatever scraps the main lab didn't need. His workspace became a chaotic ecosystem of wires, test tubes, malfunctioning machines, handwritten notes, and endless trial runs. He documented every experiment with almost obsessive detail. Most days, nothing happened. Some days, the equipment failed. Other days, he thought he made progress only for the results to slip away again hours later. Colleagues whispered behind closed doors, "He's wasting his talent. He's ruining his career. He'll never publish again." Even friends urged him to quit. "Elias, no one will take you seriously if you keep this up." But the thing about people who change history is that they are willing to endure isolation in the pursuit of truth. And then it happened. Late one night, after 14 hours in the lab, half asleep, and running on instant coffee, Elias noticed something so subtle that most researchers would have ignored it. A microscopic shift in a reaction pattern, small, quiet, but undeniably different. It contradicted the established literature. It hinted at a possibility everyone had missed. He repeated the experiment once, twice, 5 times, 10 times. Each time, the same anomaly appeared. Something nature was hiding, something everyone else had been too certain to see. The next months were the hardest of his life. He began running experiments like a man possessed. His fingertips were cracked from handling glassware. His eyes burned from sleepless nights. He missed social events, skipped vacations, and lived entirely inside the lab. He wasn't chasing recognition. He was chasing proof. And then, the breakthrough, the moment that would rewrite the boundaries of science. At 3:47 a.m. on a rainy Tuesday, his model stabilized. The process held. The energy output spiked. The impossible reaction worked. He froze. For 30 seconds, he didn't breathe. And then he laughed, an exhausted, disbelieving laugh that echoed through the empty building. After years of failure, mockery, and dismissal, he had done it. Not in theory, not hypothetically, but in real, measurable, and deniable reality. The world, however, didn't celebrate immediately. Academia, by nature, does not bow easily. His first publication was rejected. Reviewers called it anomalous data, experimental error, and wishful interpretation. He presented his findings to a panel of experts. Half refused to listen, the other half criticized every detail. But Elias did not back down. He refined the data, triple-checked the methodology, recreated the reaction in front of witnesses, and kept pushing. Slowly, one researcher at a time, the skepticism began to crack. And once the dominoes started falling, the world changed fast. Headlines exploded, Researcher cracks the impossible. Breakthrough could transform clean energy. The discovery everyone said was unreal. He was invited to conferences that once ignored him. Institutions now wanted to collaborate. The same people who had dismissed him now quoted him. But the real victory wasn't the fame or recognition. It was the truth becoming visible. The idea that you can be right even when the world says you're wrong. That your vision can be valid even when nobody else can see it yet. That persistence is more powerful than consensus. And here's what this story means for you. People will doubt you because your dream doesn't fit into their expectations. They will judge your ideas based on their fears, not your potential. They will laugh at what they don't understand. They will resist anything that threatens the comfort of what they already know. But they cannot see what you see. They don't feel the fire burning inside you. They don't hear the whisper telling you to keep going. They don't understand your mission because it wasn't given to them, it was given to you. Elias Moreau proved something bigger than a scientific theory. He proved that belief is a skill, persistence is a weapon, vision is a compass, and courage is the force that turns doubt into innovation. So whatever you're working on, your dream, your business, your idea, your talent, don't stop. Keep refining it. Keep testing, learning, growing. Let the rejections sharpen you, not break you. Let the doubt fuel you, not stop you. Let the world laugh, because one day, they will quote the very idea they mocked. Remember this, the world changes because of the few people who choose not to quit. And if this story spoke to you, if it reminded you that your dreams are worth fighting for, take a moment right now, like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement today, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful, life-changing stories just like this. Your support keeps this mission alive. Together, we rise.